Welcome to Underqualified and Over. I'm your host, Cindy, and joining me as always is Alice.
Hi.
In this podcast, we are over opinionated and unfortunately allowed to talk. So sit back, lower your expectations, and let's get into it.
Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
Oh, today is my turn to go. Oh,
I know. It's how we start every time. Is ugh.
honestly. So, I went to a gig last night, and
Yeah.
I think I'm over gigs.
Really?
Yeah, because it basically wiped me out. I've been in and out of sleep basically all day, like on my dad's sofa.
Mm.
Because I had to wait for him to finish work to then bring me home. And yeah, I just kept on like passing out on the sofa, and I was like, I'm so tired.
Yeah. Oh, how late were you out?
We got back in at about 11:30.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
not even like as soon as curfew hit, we were out of the door and ordering a taxi basically.
Damn.
Because dad had to get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Were you
So I
like you
was
stayed over at his, so were you staying
yeah.
in like a bed or did you have to like
No, I
sleep on the
slept on the
couch?
sofa.
That might be
Like
part
there
of the
was the
reason.
Yeah, there was the option of like sleeping in my dad's bed, but and like him taking the sofa, but I was like, nah, you've got a cacked knee, so
Mm,
I'll just sleep on the sofa. And when I got home, like I feel like everything just kind of settled in by the end of the day today, and
yeah.
I was like, I messaged you and I was like, please, can we push back recording so that I can go for a hot bath because my body hurts so much.
Yeah, I also when you messaged me, I told you I was going to make meatloaf and then I looked
Mhm.
and we don't have the ingredients.
Oh
I
no.
thought I got them from the store the other day, so I wound up just having chicken and rice.
Mm.
And I honestly I should have ate half of it and then saved half of it for later, but I was so hungry that
Mm.
I just ate all of it in one sitting. And by the last couple of bites, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up."
Yeah, well, we're having beef bulgogi later.
That's
I got the
nice.
beef, and I'm just gonna chuck everything together and just like
Smell
chuck
like
it in.
beef.
I smell like beef.
Smell
Yeah.
like beef.
So
Um, yeah.
I'm looking forward
Well,
to
did
that.
you like drink super heavily?
No, no, no. I had 2 pints of like a pale ale that was
Mm.
really nice called Seven Brothers. Really, really citrusy, lovely. I had 2 pints of that in the pub next door to the gig, and then in the gig, um, so we got in early because my mum, my stepmom, she had the disabled access pass.
Oh, okay.
So we all got in pretty early. So they went and sat in the disabled area, and I went downstairs, right to the front. And my dad, once they'd got settled upstairs, he came down to the bar and just like, "Do you want a drink?" I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Oh, I'll have I'll have a vodka Red Bull." He was like, "Nope, you're having a lager." I was like, "Okay, fairs." Like, it's gonna come out at basically the same price, my guy, because they use like the cheapest vodka at gigs. So I was like, all
Yeah.
right, fair enough, whatever. So he went to the bar, passed me my lager, and then that's all. That's the only drinks that I had for the night. And then I'd taken a bottle of iced tea, so I just like ended up chugging that before going to bed. So I had hydration.
There you go.
So I didn't have like a hangover or anything the next day, so I was all good.
Yeah.
It was just fatigue from
Mm.
being in a crowd, I think, that really did me in.
Yeah.
Um
Because that's 2 gigs in 2 months that you've been to.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I can't believe there are people out there that do gigs like every weekend. Like they go to a gig, and I'm just like, I could never
There
be
was
me.
there was people at the gig last night that were like, all right, okay, right, we're going straight back to the hotel. We're sleeping. We're getting up early. We're getting on a train to London, and then we'll be at the gig in London
Oh my God.
like tonight. And I was like, oh my God, I could not.
No, absolutely not.
Honestly.
Well, and because you were at your dad's, you didn't have your computer or anything. So I wonder if like
Yeah.
boredom factored into the
Maybe
falling
yeah.
asleep.
Well, no, I had my iPad because I was gonna do some Call of Cthulhu writing, but I just couldn't like keep my eyes open. So I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow morning, and then Monday afternoonish do some Call of Cthulhu writing for Monday night.
Fair
But
enough.
it's all right because I've got a good plan to
Yeah.
get all of that done, so it's not going to be a problem. But yeah, I just think that gigs are not my thing anymore. I'd rather go to the theater and experience a show where I'm sat down
While
and
you're
I can
sitting
enjoy
down.
myself.
That's true. If you're in the standing portion of a gig, it's a lot like harder, especially because I usually, when I buy tickets for myself to go to a gig, I usually will buy one for like seated because I'm not trying to stand the whole time. I have been to more standing gigs, I would say, this year than I have been basically my entire life. Because I went to a few gigs whenever I was in the military. But yeah, no, like standing, it wipes me out because of my back pain and stuff.
Yeah, and then I think that I slept funny on the sofa because I've got like my right wrist is in a lot of pain. Like when I move my hand, that's in a lot of pain. My left knee swole up as well. So that's not great. And then my back is just killing me. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah. You
I need
look
to
about as haggard as your avatar. People can't see it, but you actually do look that tired.
honestly, I am shattered. So tired. I can't wait to get some food in me and go to bed. But
Yeah.
recording time, yay!
But recording time, forced hangout with your best friend. Yay. Well, this should be a pretty fun episode because the people know from the title, and you know because I had you prepare some stuff. We are doing our official Hear Me Out cake. Insert cake now.
Insert cake.
Digital cake on the screen. So last time we talked, I'm gonna kick us off here. Last time we talked, I told you about a show called Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
And that's gonna be my first official Hear Me Out.
Okay.
Is Ron Perlman as Beauty and the Beast from that TV show.
Very nice.
And I know that I'm supposed to justify it, but I feel like it stands out for itself. He's like super protective, like positive masculinity. It's been a very long time. We have not watched the show yet, but it's been a very, very long time because I need to see if it aged correctly. But yes, he's like super, in the cartoon Disney Beauty and the Beast, like the moment where he like saves her from the wolves and stuff, like that type of protective masculinity. But combine that with, I think, a rabbit prosthetic is basically what they use to get his lips to look the way that they do. The prosthetics peak, the protectiveness peak, and not, I mean, that happens in the first episode, but like basically she gets attacked and he like heals her back to like full health. Like he like takes care of her because like her face is like injured and stuff like that. And just very like sad boy, but also big boy energy that I love. So that's my first Hear Me Out.
Okay. My Hear Me Out is Mole from Atlantis.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He gives me such Danny DeVito vibes. And I love Danny DeVito as well. Like,
Yeah.
if we were doing a celebrity hear me out cake, Danny DeVito would be on my the hear me out. And but he's also like excruciatingly autistic.
Oh yeah.
With his different types of dirt that he has in his bed.
Yep.
I don't know what it is.
I have not thought about anybody from that movie in such a long time. That's crazy.
It just makes so much sense to me that Mole would be my hear me out. Because he's a little cutie pie.
He is.
And he's so helpful.
He does his best.
He does his best, exactly. And that's all you want from him. He's so sweet.
Honestly, 100% enthusiasm is everything that you would get from that person. Like,
oh yeah.
Does anything he sets his mind to. He's like, I'm going to do the best I can to 100%.
And plus, I really like rocks as well. And I think that, like, me bringing home rocks to him, he would appreciate that. We just need to, like, keep him away from national parks because it's a federal crime to take dirt from national parks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like here?
I learned that today. No, in America.
Oh, in America?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that tracks.
I learned that today.
I actually, tangent story time. My brother did Boy Scouts. And in Boy Scouts, they do these like camping trips, blah, 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 whatever. So I think they were in Colorado and they went on a camp out. And they were like walking this trail, whatever. And this guy saw some flowers on the side of the trail. And he was like, oh, those are pretty. I'm going to pick some and take them home to my mom. And he picked them. I think it was actually my brother who did this. Now that I'm thinking about it, he's like, oh, those are pretty. I'm going to pick some, take them home and dry them for mom. Well, the scout leader comes along after he'd picked them, only to find out that they were the the state flower for Colorado, which is an endangered species of flower.
Oh, no.
And he was like, had to explain to him, like, hey, you cannot pick these flowers. You need to put it, like, I know that you've already picked it, but you need to put it back because it's illegal for you to have it, basically. And it's the same with bald eagle feathers.
Yeah.
The only people who are allowed to like pick up bald eagle feathers are Native Americans. Yeah. Anyways,
your turn.
But I feel like you would bring a rock home and he would spend 30 minutes like talking to you about the rock and like where it came from,
like licking the rock. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yes. This is such and such a sedimentary rock. Blah 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 blah. All of the rock knowledge. Yeah, honestly.
Oh man. Okay. My next hear me out is Kerchak from Tarzan.
Yes.
It might be a little obvious why, but he's also just like so. I get that he's like angry, toxic, whatever, but he's also like super protective of his family. A little bit racist, but you know, a speciesist, I guess, technically, because Tarzan's human. But yeah, Kerchak, when he gets mad, dude, and he does like the chest thing, bruh.
Yeah. I get it. I do get
like,
it. That's
terrifying. Terrifying, but at the same time, like, I get it. Yeah. Actually, yeah. He's got broad shoulders. I'm not going to go into too much detail because he is an ape. He is a silverback gorilla.
He's a silverback gorilla.
So let's calm down here, but absolutely peak when he gets mad. Like, specifically when he gets angry at like toward the end of the movie, like specifically.
Oh yeah.
The rest of the time he's just a dick.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah. And the thing is, as well, in the other films as well, you can see how he's trying to be a good, like, dad to Tarzan.
Mhm.
Even though he's just like, oh no, he's never gonna be a good, like, gorilla.
Yeah.
But you could see the way that he's supportive in his own way.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that he has to be, this is another thing that I really liked about him, is like even grieving the loss of his own child,
Mm,
he still has to be the foundation for
yeah.
everybody else. He has to be the like strong shoulder for everybody else, which I think is an incredibly difficult thing to do, but it's also like super admirable when somebody's able
Hmm.
to do it through their own grief, you know?
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So my next one is Animal from the Muppets.
Oh my God.
He has so much energy. He's a drummer. He's
in
in
a
a
band.
band.
At least he's not the guitarist. Oh my
True.
God.
You
That's
can't understand a
brilliant.
word he's saying, but you can't really understand a word that most men say, so
You
it's
know?
all good.
That's super valid.
But if you like go and watch like the Muppets TV shows and the Muppets like films and stuff,
Mhm.
Animal is so supportive of like
Yeah.
everybody. He's like, yeah, follow your dream and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, you do that in his own little language, and it's awesome.
Mhm. I like how he's I feel like a lot of times he's reining himself in. Like he's
Yeah,
obviously like reining himself in. But when the moments when he just gets to be free and gets to do like his
yeah,
thing and he's just so excited to do it. Oh
yeah, because
yeah.
he's super passionate about his job and what he does and the music that he makes. He's
Mhm.
like, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Wow. I can't disagree with that in any way whatsoever. I can't question that. I feel like this is the issue. I feel like you and I are so similar that we're the minute that we say one, we're gonna be like, "Yep, got it. That one's on my list too
Yeah.
now."
Yep, no, that's there. I get it. I understand.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite scenes that Animal's in
Mm-hmm.
is it's in A Muppet's Christmas Carol,
Yep.
and it's where they're having the Fozziwigs Christmas party,
Mm-hmm.
and he has to be so like,
He's got the triangle.
yeah,
Ding,
he's got to be so
ding.
careful with what he's doing. All he wants to do is play his drums, and he's just like, he's getting so frustrated, and then he finally does it, and it's just like, yeah!
Oh my God. Honestly, Muppets Christmas Carol is probably my favorite Muppets production and my
Yeah,
favorite like rendition of A Christmas Carol.
mine
Like
too.
it is so good. Like the way that Gonzo and the rat like he's like uses the rat to
Gonzo
like
and Rizzo.
clean the Rizzo, yeah,
Hmm.
but like just the rats in general, like he grabs one of the rats to like wipe the window down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then Rizzo, when he's like, he fits through the bars and Gonzo's pissed about it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's like,
Gonzo as well could be a hear me out.
yeah. I was considering it, but then I went with Animal, and I was like, nah,
Yeah.
Animal's better. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
Gonzo has the thing for chickens, and I'm not a chicken.
That's fair.
I mean, I'd make a really fit chicken Muppet, like.
You would. You would.
Yeah.
Now I'm picturing
But yeah,
seeing
I
you as a
love.
chicken. That's a little strange for me.
That just makes me want to go, I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy.
Okay. So on this next one, we kind of came into this with the idea of they can't be like basic bitch answers.
Hmm.
And these I wrote down two,
Hmm.
but they might be basic bitch answers.
Okay.
So I do have a backup just in case these ones don't count.
Okay.
The first one is Darth Maul. I feel like that was pretty basic.
I'm sorry, but that's a quintessentially attractive
Like, hear me
man.
out thing. Yeah.
That's a quintessentially attractive man.
But like not even just talking about I'm talking about the whole storyline of Darth Maul and every, like, even the animated version. Darth Maul as a character, pretty much any Sith would be fine, but Darth Maul specifically is just so good and just so well done. But since we're not allowing him on the cake because he's too much of a basic bitch answer, the other one that I had was Venom.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it? Okay, because I still have a backup just in case, but Venom, and again, I feel like it's for very, very obvious reasons.
I love Venom. And Venom is another character that loves chickens.
Oh, God.
But, like, not in that way.
Yeah. But it's like, I think I've seen the first Venom film because I've like I don't really watch like a whole lot of superhero like movies.
Yeah.
I very much don't really care for like that whole thing because I feel like it's overdone a lot of the time. But when I watched the first Venom movie, I have not seen the other ones. I've only ever seen the first one.
It's not worth it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't feel like it would be. I feel like, oh, you get the first one and you get the gist of it and then you're good. Like, you know, fish line sinker or whatever. But yeah, Venom, because he's also like, it's not even just physical, it's his sassiness and how much of a fucking brat he is all the time. I love that. And I know that it would just like, because obviously he's a parasite, so he attaches to you. I could only imagine how bad it would be for the both of us. Just being inside each other's head like that.
Oh, yeah, symbiotic relationship. Good God.
Yeah. And it would just amplify because we would just bicker all the time. Like, I know they bicker in the movie, but like, it would be 10 times worse because I also would not have the restraint of that guy. I'd be like, if you want to kill him kind of thing.
Do it. Like, no, we can't kill people. Kill him.
Just do it.
Kill him.
Oh my God. Okay, so that's my third one.
Okay, so we're going from one black gloopy creature to another black gloopy creature.
Okay.
And this is Hexus from Fern Gully.
Oh my God. I haven't thought about that movie in a minute. I actually don't even know if I've ever actually seen the movie.
I watched that as a child and then later on as like a teenager, and yeah, I don't know whether it was because it was Tim Curry.
Oh,
but
that'll do
it.
it.
That awoke so many things in me, and I was like, oh, yeah. Mostly because, like, I mean, he's a bad guy. He's a creature made out of oil and all of that, and that's bad for the rainforest and all of that. But good God, does he have some pipes?
Whoa.
Oil pun intended.
Wait,
like,
what?
Pipes as in vocal cords.
Okay, that type of pipes. Got it.
Yes. Yeah, honestly, that song that Hexus does is so good. And it's sexual in nature anyway.
Is it kind of like
a very sexy song?
It's like a Rasputin song from like that one is very charged as well. I feel like
that one is very charged as well. So is Hellfire from
Hellfire. I was gonna say
Notre Dame.
That's on a lot of people's here. There's like a whole fan page dedicated to that. That's insane. That's insanity.
Yeah, for Frollo, yeah.
That's
honestly... I gave myself only one Disney character, so I wasn't allowed to put Frollo on.
He would be on your Hear Me Out cake. I might start
Probably,
questioning
yeah.
some of our oh my god, no.
Yeah, but the thing is as well, I have religious trauma.
That, that's fair. That's fair.
Would you like to fuck a priest? Yes.
Do you want to fuck a priest or do you want to fuck God?
Can you fuck God? Yes.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen Ferngully. I know that it was one of my sister's favorite movies, like growing up.
We'll have to
but I
watch
don't
it.
think
It's so bad.
yeah. I know like the basic premise of it, but I'm not super familiar with him. So
The best parts of it are Batty, who's played
right, okay.
by Robin Williams, and
Oh, okay.
Hexus, who's played by Tim Curry. Yeah. Some absolutely
Speaking
legendary actors in there, though.
Okay. Well, speaking of Tim Curry,
Mm-hmm.
kind of again another little tangent here because apparently it's where my brain wants to go. There is a production of Rocky Horror Picture Show going on here in Glasgow,
Yeah.
and Kenny got us tickets, and we're in the second row, and I'm super excited.
Nice.
I'm like, this is gonna be good. This better
Rocky
be good.
Horror is very, very good. Doesn't matter who the cast is, to be honest.
Mhm.
I've not seen Rocky Horror with a bad cast.
Really? I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it live.
I've seen it a few times live, and it's very, very good.
Yeah, I need to start going to more like live things. I actually was having that thought the other day. It's kind of funny you mentioned it during your like small talk of like you're kind of over gigs. It's like I
Mhm.
kind of have this want to just like start going to like plays and ballets. Like I still want to see productions. I just want to be sitting comfortably and I want everybody to
Oh, yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Sitting comfortably with some good snacks and a
Mhm.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus I'm doing that the pantomime thing
Yeah.
in
That's going to be
November.
funny.
I have no idea.
I would like to do an episode of how you react to pantomime
Yeah.
because it's it's a thing all in itself. It's panto.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah. I was trying to
but-
explain it to my mom because I was like, apparently it's this thing, and she was thinking mimes, like actual mimes.
Yeah,
and I was like,
pantomime, yeah.
no, it's like it's not mimes. It's like it's a own production kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not like mimes that you see on the street that don't speak or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's usually like you take a classic fairy tale and feed it copious amounts of acid and speed.
Oh, okay.
And
Very British culture.
And some steads as well. Give it some steads as well, because the dames are amazing.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the things I'm looking the most forward to is the Dame. Because again, I was trying to explain it to my mom. She had no clue what I was talking about. But apparently, I've looked up videos to try and get like, because Kenny was asking me, he was like, "Oh, do you want to go to a pantomime?" I was like, "I don't know what the fuck that is." Apparently, it's like a very like holiday British culture thing to go to a pantomime. The one that this theater is putting on, and it's always during like the holidays, I guess.
Yep.
But it's very. This one's going to be Aladdin, I think.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a good one. That's a good one.
So that's very interesting. I'm looking for. I'm apprehensive about it because I feel like I don't want to insult anybody if I don't like it, but also at the same time I feel like I should just like be honest about it, whether I enjoy it or not. I have no idea what to expect, and I guess I'm just like anxious because I'm like I don't know.
Oh yeah, feel like be ready to be uncomfortable as well.
Okay, cool.
Because I feel like it's the only form of like play type thing apart from like the ye olde plays that get put on that is it's so basically it is for children, but they have so many adult jokes in it because obviously the adults are there. The kids are sat there going, I don't understand that joke. Why are you laughing? That wasn't even funny. and the parents are laughing their asses off because they're so uncomfortable because there's been a really like sexual joke or there's been a racist joke or
Okay.
whatever, and it's literally the only time that we can get away with doing it, and it's fantastic.
Okay. Well, I'll
It's
keep
so
that
good.
in mind. It's gonna be an adventure for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, back to the hear me outs. My next hear me out, I don't think technically is Disney, but it is I think it's a Pixar thing.
Okay.
So, um, Bob from Monsters versus Aliens.
It's not. It's a DreamWorks.
Oh, is it DreamWorks? Okay, good.
The jelly dude.
Yeah. So the reason why is I feel like he's again one of those characters, he's just so happy about life in general. And I
Okay.
could literally do whatever the fuck I want. And he's not gonna die. So
I mean,
there's
fair.
that. And I feel like he would be very good at like aftercare and like food and like taking care of you because he's just happy. I don't know.
My thing with that is I have sensory issues, and I
Yeah.
think that he'd be sticky.
I think he'd be slimy, not sticky.
Maybe both, and I don't do either.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
but
get where you're
also-
coming from, but from my point of view, it's like, yeah, nah, I can't deal with the texture issue.
you wouldn't need lubricant.
True, very, very true. But
Just
still.
saying. I feel like there could be a lot of very interesting things that could happen with that just from the sheer shapelessness of it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you're not wrong.
and I feel like he would just be stoked to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's the thing, is the enthusiasm.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
It's an adventure for me too. Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to say that this isn't a basic bitch answer, but I feel like a lot of people will say it's a basic bitch answer.
Okay.
Uncle Iroh from Avatar The Last Airbender.
You know what? Valid. That is super valid.
Because he's really nice and he stands up for people and he puts people in their place when they've done a bad thing or they're being a dick, and he makes a mean cup of tea.
That is very true. The only thing I would think is like, is that a relationship hear me out, or is that a one night stand hear me out?
Oh no, that'd be a relationship hear me out.
Yeah, that would definitely.
I would marry that man.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll take his grandson.
Fairs. He makes a mean cup of tea too. Because
have you watched the new movie?
No, I haven't yet.
Me neither. I'm very excited. Yeah, we need to watch it. That's going at the very top of our next watch list because.
And the thing is, Uncle Iroh will also put you in your place when you've done a bad thing, and he's just like, you might want to think about what you've just done.
Yeah,
really carefully, fair. And also think about what you are doing, because I mean, is hunting the Avatar really a good idea, my guy? I know your dad wants it, but what do you want? He's like really philosophical, and I'm down for a bit of philosophical.
I think I would be okay if he was your partner. I don't think I would want him as my partner because I'm too much of a brat to put up with that. I would just like be the snarkiest bitch, and everything that he says is a good lesson and it's very philosophical, but that would get on my nerves so fast because, well, I don't like being wrong, and how dare you tell me that I'm wrong kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think I'd be okay if he was your partner, as long as he's not mine, and I don't have to like have a life lesson every time I open my mouth.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Well, interesting that you switched to anime because I also switched to anime.
I'm extremely worried right now because I've seen too much anime.
um, so Ryuk from Death Note.
Wow, you really took tall, scaly lizard man to heart. Jesus.
Oh yeah,
I see it. Yeah.
somebody on my level, height wise.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I so I'm a big person, and like especially compared to you,
Yeah.
like walking around, if I was like truly dressed in like my true goth self and I was following you around, it would be me being your Shinigami.
Yeah.
And it's like it would be nice to have my own, you know. So yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
I
see
like
it.
the fact that he's like
I mean,
obsessed with apples.
yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like I don't know. I feel like he's like, pretty healthy guy.
Pretty healthy guy. I mean, he needs to work on his posture a bit.
That's just tall people living in a short person's world.
True. True. But he can go through walls and shit.
I'm not mad at it.
Fairs. I'm not mad at it either.
Little creeper.
And I feel like
Oh.
I feel like all of mine are like because they're really like supportive. I mean, apart from Hexus. Hexus is the only one that hasn't been supportive. So my next one is Jeremy the Crow from The Secrets of Nim.
I don't think I've ever seen that, so
We'll have to put it on the list. Jeremy the Crow is fantastic. He finds her when she's like, well, no, she finds him when he's in a bit of a bind, literally. And she helps him out, and then he decides to help her out. And he's just so wholesome. Also, he doesn't mind being tied up.
Oh. Oh, there's a lot of things that could be taken from that. That looks okay. You do you, girl.
He's really sweet. I love Jeremy.
I bet he is. I think that I probably would understand the personality if I had seen it, but I just have no idea what you're talking about. To me, that looks like the Unus Annus tying up a bear technique style things that I saw. But I feel like I would have to see it in order to understand where you're coming from. Just pictures alone, I don't get it. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, he's always like open to helping out. He's a bit too enthusiastic of helping out as well, and then he gets himself in a bit of a like too much trouble kind of thing.
A bit of a bind.
In a bit of a bind. As I said earlier, yeah. But I really like him. He's cute.
Okay. Well, we've got a little bit of time left. We got about 10 minutes left of time to fill.
Okay.
So we've got a little bit of time left. So let's do some honorable mentions of, ones that didn't quite make the cut, but still think that they deserve to be mentioned.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Why don't you kick us off on that?
Aunt Fanny from Robots.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
That woman can cook, and I mean, she got a booty like pow.
Yeah. Yeah. That she's very, very thickums. And also we have to mention, so one of the things that we have to mention is that both of us would have had like Shigo or Kim
Mhm.
Possible on our list, but those are very basic answers, and a lot of female characters, whether animated or otherwise, are already very
Yeah.
sexualized and stuff. So we were trying to find characters that were not as sexualized, and it was very hard to find female characters that haven't already been done up.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like Aunt Fanny from Robots
yeah,
is a good one for that.
that's
Mostly
actually
because she can cook.
that's actually that's so good. I like that. Um, because and kind of like piggybacking off of that, uh, the female character I have on my honorable mentions is Eve from Wall-E.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is so, I don't know why, but she's just so fine for no reason whatsoever. And she's like sassy. Like,
She's
get the
sassy,
fuck off of me.
yeah.
Get the fuck off of me.
No, I'm here to do my directive. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
And then he teaches her.
Eva.
And then she understands.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I get that. So my other honourable mention, is you won't know them, is Justin from Secrets of Nim. And he is a basic bitch girl answer, really, because he's like the kind of like the knight in shining armor
Okay.
variety. But he's really sweet and he's lovely.
Okay.
And I love him so much.
Very like Prince Charming-esque.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But he does it in a way of like he acts like that, and then she turns around and is like, "Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I just want to get back to my 3 kids, and one of my kids is ill."
Okay.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, no worries. I'm still gonna help you anyway." Yeah, and then he starts to like fall in love with her for her being her. And then he starts like dropping the like knight in shining armor act, and
Okay.
he's a genuinely nice guy kind of
It's
thing.
like what's his face from Aristocats?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Thomas O'Malley.
Thomas O'Malley. Yeah, that's it.
Good God, that's another
Another
honorable mention.
another film I haven't seen. So
Oh my
yeah,
God,
I know,
we need to
right?
make a list. Okay, what's your
Okay.
next one?
So this one I think is funny more than it is like serious. The Windows paperclip.
Windows
like,
paperclip.
The paperclip help guy. Because I've seen him on other Hear Me Out cakes, and I've never heard like a good justification for him to be on said cakes. But I want to mention that, like, you know, he is seen, he is valid. It's just
Okay.
I don't get it necessarily, but I think it's very funny. The Windows help paperclip is on people's Hear Me Out cakes. That's absolutely hilarious to me.
Okay, my final honorable mention
Mm-hmm.
is Bernard Mouskowitz from American Tail.
Bernard Mouskowitz.
Yep, Bernard Mouskowitz.
Holy shit.
He gives very like Fiddler on the Roof vibes.
Okay.
And he's just like the biggest squishable kind of like character, and he's just a really good dad. Yeah.
Wait, like Papa Mouskowitz, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
His name is Bernard.
Oh, okay.
Because I know his full government name. Haha.
again, these are like this is another animated film I've never seen. Like, I don't know if it's
Which
a
is
series or not.
amazing because that's like quintessential
I know.
American child kind of
I
like
know.
film that was on like Hallmark or whatever.
Well, we basically like only had like whatever cartoons, whatever VHSs were on sale, and you could get
Ah,
like 10 for a quarter, and then it was just like the same movies on repeat over and over
Fairs.
again.
Fairs.
Because we didn't have television
Mm.
because we had some TV when we were living in town, but by the time I started forming memories, we had already moved out to the country and we had
Yeah.
no signal to get cartoons
Ah,
or TV
fairs.
whatsoever. So I had like the same like 30 to 40 like cartoon films that I watched on repeat.
Yeah, the American Tail films are fantastic. So there's American Tail, and then there's American Tail Fievel Goes West,
Yeah, I saw that. I
and
saw
that's
that.
fantastic as well. And
Okay.
another honorable mention would be Tiger from those films as well. He's a
Okay.
big fat ginger cat, and he's so cool. And I believe that he actually voices Jeremy the Crow as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because they're made by the same company. The Secrets of Nim and American Tail were made by the same company.
Oh, okay. There was I'm not sure if it's the same one. It's the same style of animation. Excuse me. It's the same style of animation. And it's again about mice or whatever, like cartoon mice, but I don't remember the name of it. All I remember is one of the songs from the film. Somewhere out there. And I don't know if
That's
is
American
that
Tail.
it? Oh, okay.
That's American Tail.
That's literally the only thing I know about that film then.
Yes.
Like that song is so good. Okay. Um last last but not least on the honorable mentions for very obvious reasons is Larry the Cucumber from VeggieTales.
I have only watched one VeggieTales.
Oh my god. They're
I
so
think,
funny.
unless the religious trauma's like burying it down.
I watched so
'Cause
much of that shit growing up.
We used to watch VeggieTales in Sunday school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was like, oh yes, cartoons, and it's about
Yeah.
religion. Religious
Yeah.
cartoons. This is the thing that you need to be watching. Here, watch this. And I'm like, it was terrible.
Get home and watch Death Note just to
Yeah.
No, we watched a lot of VeggieTales growing up. And so while I feel like the mechanics of everything is very blatant and obvious,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not like attracted to Larry necessarily, but I felt like it was funny to have him on the
It's
list.
just because he's a cucumber.
Um,
Think of that what you will.
I think it's pretty interesting that we didn't have any crossover between us whatsoever. Even with our honorable mentions, we neither of us had the same. So I gotta say, Ron Perlman, I would take him just as Ron Perlman, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like that's
We
a
discussed
basic
this last
bitch
time.
answer.
I'd like him in the Hellboy gear though.
Yeah, see, I was gonna put Hellboy, but then I was like, that's just too obvious.
Yeah.
Because like the mouse prosthetic thing that they put on him in Beauty and the Beast, it's so wildly unattractive. And it's like, but it's Ron Perlman. So you
But
don't
it's
really
his
mind.
face, so it kind of works.
Yeah, kind of. I didn't even like for the longest time, I didn't know who he was. All I knew is I thought he was very attractive. Did you know that Ron Perlman pissed on his hand before shaking hands with Harvey
Yes,
Weinstein?
I did.
That
Yes,
to
I
me
did.
is so hilarious and made me like him even more. I was like,
Yeah,
this guy,
honestly,
I fucking love this guy. Oh my
so good.
gosh. We can't end on that, so I need some more.
We
I
can't.
need some more from you. We can't end on pissed on his
so
hand.
I avoided. I purposefully only gave myself one Disney character, which was Mole.
Yeah.
But I could have easily gone with Kovu because hello, and actually Simba as well. But like
Yes,
older Simba, like not teen
Yeah.
Simba, older Simba.
Yeah.
Although he pissed me off being like too overprotective dad. But the thing is, the Lion King and the Lion King 2 are based on, and the Lion King 1.5, I think they called it.
1.5, yeah.
Yeah, 1.5. So the Lion King is Hamlet.
Yeah.
The Lion King 2 is Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
And then Lion King 1.5 is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I only ever watched the first one.
All Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah.
All based on Shakespeare. And it was like, yes, this is
That's
really
pretty
cool.
solid.
Because I was actually reading Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead when that one came out. I don't know. I think I've butchered the names, but hey ho. And then I sat and watched it, and like my mum had put it on or something, and I was actually reading the play in my hand for school, and I was like, "Huh? This is exactly the same as what's going on here. What?
What?
And then I looked it up and I went, oh yeah, because it's based on that play. Fantastic. I love it.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. I watched a lot of the like original Disney films, but I didn't really watch any of the sequels. So I didn't watch like Tarzan 2. I think the only second film that I watched was Pocahontas. Like the second Pocahontas film, which was
mid
garbage. It was garbage.
It was. Personally, out of all of the Disney like sequels, that the best ones are probably Lion King 2. The Little Mermaid 2 was alright.
That one I did see. That one was okay.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. And then the Cinderella ones weren't too bad either, to be honest. Because we actually got to, I think in number 2, we got to see Anastasia.
Oh, really?
Have a happy ending. Yeah.
Okay.
That was really good. We didn't get a Drizella happy ending in either of them, but Anastasia had a really, really good thing, and it was a good redemption arc, and I loved that one.
Yeah, I don't think I watched any of the secondary. I tell a lie. I did watch the second Mulan film as well.
Stunning. Yeah, that's another good one. That is another good one. Yeah.
I don't really remember much of it, but I remember it being good. But a lot of this like secondary films, like the sequels, they just kind of fell flat for me.
Yeah, because they were all straight to video.
Yeah.
Most of them. But yeah.
If you had to choose one, what is your favorite Disney film?
The Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron. I think we've talked about
that before. The Black Cauldron is stunning. It only flopped because it was part of the Disney's Renaissance period, and they did it way too dark and advertised it for kids. It wasn't for kids. That was nightmare inducing. But the thing is, I loved it.
Yeah.
I broke my cassette of The Black Cauldron watching it so many times. Mostly because I love Gurgi. Gurgi is one of my favorite characters in the entirety of Disney, and the only time that Gurgi got taken off of his pedestal was when Stitch came out.
Right, okay.
But now Gurgi and Stitch are on like the same level. I love those two so much.
Okay. Interesting. I don't think I have one. I think like if I had to choose one, it would probably be either Mulan or Pocahontas, just because of the history behind the actual characters.
Yeah.
But because I like a fairy tale every now and again, but I like history as well. So I think like probably I think I probably in that case prefer Mulan because the implications of Pocahontas, when you realize that when everything happened, Pocahontas was like 12, was kind of rough. So, yeah. But
and I love Mulan.
Peak music in Pocahontas, though, to be fair.
Yeah, true. I love Mulan because one of my favorite echolallias comes from Mulan.
Okay.
And that's the my granddaughter was an acupuncturist. Well, we can't all be acupuncturists. No, your great granddaughter had to be a crossdresser. It's when all of the ancestors are like having an argument about everything, and I love it so much. But I love her grandma as well. She absolutely crazy, and the way that like at the end she's just like, "Oh, have you got one of those for me?" It's like, are you handsome young man? Can I have one?
Would you like to stay forever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that so much.
The Gran is awesome. I love that so much.
And
But
I've only just
go on.
I've just found out recently that Miriam Margolyes, who is she's a national treasure in England. She's this lovely lesbian lady who just says whatever the heck she wants on anything, like any TV program that she's like in any interview program.
Okay.
She's been on what's his name? The guy that does the Eurovision.
Graham Norton.
Yeah, she's been on Graham Norton a lot, and he loves her because she's so sassy. But she played the matchmaker.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, and I only just found that out recently. I was like, no. Wow. And then I looked it up, I was like, oh my god, it is. I love her so much. She's like, she just talks about like being a lesbian and like lots of sexual stuff, and she like talks about eating turnips and radishes and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I think crazy. I have seen clips of her. Because I think she popped up on my For You, and it was her talking about that. So
she's fantastic.
She honestly sounds like a riot. But that being said, this has been Underqualified and Over It.
If you made it this far, that's on you.
We'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day.